and then coming up onto hands and knees. Keeping the breath moving in and out through the nose. We'll come through our cat-cow. So inhale, look up, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, roll and round the spine. Inhale, feel the pelvis tip up. Exhale, feel the pelvis tuck under the belly button drawing. We'll do this 3 more times. Now find somewhere between those two, which is your neutral spine, and stretch one arm forward and the opposite leg back. Just starting to find the balance through the body and using the core to do that. So feeling as the belly button draws in, the pelvic floor muscles lift, the waist draws in. And rather than going for really high, just make it long. Take one more breath, touch down and just tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis, roll around the spine and come back to neutral. We'll go the other way. So stretch forward through the fingers, stretch back through the toes, pull up and in through the pelvis. Keep the weight shifting forward over this front hand and breathe. One more breath. And touch down. From here we're going to walk the hands forward, leaving the hips where they are, and start to drop the chest to the ground. Now you're either going to want to rest your forehead here, or you may be able to drop the chest right down and rest the chin on the mat. It's a slight back bend, so keep drawing in through the pelvic floor, in through the belly to support the spine, and then just allow your shoulders to be open. One more breath here. Slowly press into the hands, lift the hips, walk the hands back. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, and press back into a downward facing dog and just letting the head hang. Taking 3 nice deep breaths here, keep the knees bent, so you can focus on pressing the chest, the belly back to the thighs. From here we're going to take a lunge, so look forward and step your right foot through the hands. Make sure it comes all the way up. Drop the back knee down and inhale, lifting up, taking the hands behind you. So we're really focusing on opening the chest, opening the back hip. It's a slight back bend again. You can keep looking forward or you can look up. Breathe deep. Take a big inhale, stretch the arms up, and then on the exhale, take the hands down, both come on the inside of this front foot. This front foot walks out a little wider, and we start to sink into the hip. So we bend the elbows, just making sure that this front knee doesn't pop out to the side too much, so keeping it in line, and not forcing your way down, rather just letting gravity drop you down into that hip. Three more breaths. Pressing the hands back in line with the foot, we'll step back and take a plank. Now you can either do this on your knees or tuck the toes, lift the knees up, keep the legs strong. Breathe 3 breaths. And then exhale, lift the hips up, press them back. Set up your downward facing dog and take 3 breaths here. Looking to your hands and stepping your left foot between the hands, lowering the back knee down, lifting up and opening up through the heart. Breathing deeply and feeling the breath moving through your body. Every inhalation draws up through the pelvic floor. Start to reconnect with these muscles. And then inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, take them down on the inside of this foot. Walk the foot out a little wider and then drop the hips so they sink down. In the exhalation, you'll soften your elbows and you may come down onto the forearms. Taking 3 more breaths. Gently pressing up. Hands underneath the shoulders, stepping back to plank, either holding on your knees or tucking the toes. Again, inhale, lift through the pelvic floor muscles. Connect that space, that strength. 2 more breaths. And then exhale, drop the knees wide, big toes touch, press back, child's pose. Breathe. To finish, bring yourself over to a wall and just lay onto your side with your buttocks right up against the wall, sliding your legs up, taking the arms back behind you and resting in Viparati Karani, legs up the wall.